Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the two like true goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, still ducking that I did boy.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns.
What's going on, boss?
What's up, man?
Playing is off we go on EA Sports.
Man, the computer kicked that shit out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Oh, the computer kicked it?
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh.
So you beat T. Horn, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure how, because I heard he was a good player. I guess maybe I got lucky.
No, he's pretty good. I would have beat him if he didn't. If he wasn't able to somehow run the ball on me the whole game.
He's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Yeah, so in Madden's life, I just played a dude. Literally, that's all he did was
but you often say that sort of opens the playbook.
I think he ran it 34, 35 times and passed the ball 9 times.
Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
I couldn't
that
stop
shot
it.
early and loosen things up.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action.
Yeah, he chewed up so much clock on me that it wasn't even funny. Like,
let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks.
I didn't do anything bad on offense, really. It just he ate up so much clock that I really couldn't do anything. He moved the ball from on the field on me at will.
Yeah.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
He wasn't really trying to run the ball against me. I mean, he did a little bit, but not a ton. But passing game-wise, I don't know. I was able to use her pretty decently.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Bubba bet $50 that you were going to beat me.
Oh, yeah?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Bubba goes, Robert Williams got new internet. He's like, Jeff, he's like, I'll bet you $50 he beats you.
Now, this is Johnson. He's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Well, it's definitely gotten a lot easier to play
be 2nd and 6.
now, but
when you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep carrying it.
They upgrade this. Charter upgraded us automatically to the best internet.
2nd down, Mayfield.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing, Nick Chubb?
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. That kind of pisses me off right there. Sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, you turned your back and I threw it right behind you.
Safety, ha-ha Clinton-Dix, the man to make the play there on the defensive side.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
I missed that.
Brings up a fourth down decision.
I don't think this will even know. It doesn't even get there. Well,
that lags like a motherfucker.
I hate when that shit happens. Like you're good, and then all of a sudden you hit the power, and then it kind of gives you a quick lag. And, yeah.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take
You're
over
in Kings of the Gridiron,
so
right?
what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you
see all that?
At varying levels. Because
see all that shit with the fucking fights between defensive play calling and shit like that?
Oh, yeah.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of just
Good
two.
play,
And
Denzel
they're going to
Ward.
have a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week.
So my take on that is, like, seriously, you can run whatever as long as it's not one of those bullshit instant blitzes type things. Because you can run you can run like cover 2 out of 40 different sets. So it's impossible
They'll look to throw. That ball's caught. Right side.
It's impossible to try and
to the
police
43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8.
Well, and that's the thing is I mean, cover 3 and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, if you're running cover 3, show 2 all game, it's going to be noticeable.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the ball in the field?
You got those guys out there,
I'm also talking about my analytics department.
that Jesse Jimenez and Madden his life, and he runs that fucking
I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making
3-4 cover 3 edge blitz.
Wow, I'm sure you want to make an
And
opening drive statement.
it's a no nano blitz. If you do it the right way, you got to move guys here and move guys there and do this and do that.
At the 20.
And it's just like, really? Who has time to go watch YouTube to make sure that you're putting guys in the right spot? And like, it makes me think, like, as soon as I come out, I just want to hit X as fast as I can and not give these guys a chance to do any of the adjustments.
Exactly.
Can you do it
like, I used to take forever setting my shit up, and then people would get.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
But then it was giving people time to get set up, so now I just try and
every series, they have to
get
work
up
hard to pick
and
up
line up
first
as quick
downs,
as
and you tend to
possible.
stall them out when you do that.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open.
See, I don't do that because then, you know, there is adjustments I miss myself.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And an Allen run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage.
But yeah, against certain guys, I try to play that way where I get up the line and I do things like right away so they can't make those defensive adjustments. And if I feel if I let them make the adjustments, then I'm fucking myself.
Mayfield on first down. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
I almost beat Bubba on Madden in his life, too.
Once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was
well covered. He ended up beating me on the last second touchdown.
An incomplete pass on that last play. And
well, not last second. It was like
on third down.
a minute left in the game, and he fucking drove down the field and scored the touchdown.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Escapes the sack.
Go, Baker, go! Oh, come on!
I was saying, oh crap, he's getting stuck on his line.
I had the whole center of the fucking field wide open.
So on fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, J.J. Nelson. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
He's from the wrong way, buddy.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles,
I think Bubba's watching us on Twitch.
Oh, is he?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
Oh, the ball.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Nice sack, Myles Garrett.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
They'll set up to throw.
Oh, you fucked up. Oh, damn it.
Here, that's complete.
Come on. Nope.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 25-yard line.
Let's go! 3-19!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Mayfield to throw it. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now a toss play. It's Hines. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He'll drop to throw. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Two minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. That shoves him off at the 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Hard throw, incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to wind up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
All right, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They run again with Hines. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Returnable for Thomas. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. First down, Mayfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Mayfield with it once more. And that's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Detroit! Detroit!
And the blitz does come. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up a third down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Looking to throw. Out left side here to Bryant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39! Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's Hines. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Set! Green 39! Green 39!
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
He'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39! Gun! 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 Gun!
He'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
He's back to throw. The try. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg it. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now it's Hines. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Set. Green 39.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Philadelphia, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. They'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.